Hey everybody, I hope that you're all doing well today. Today I thought we would try a new recipe. It's called pizza in a bowl. Doesn't that sound delicious? So I found this recipe, I believe it was on Instagram, and I will link that. It's called, I'll put the link in the description. It's called Handmaker's Recipes, and it sounds really good. And it doesn't sound like it would be that hard to throw together either. So you're just going to use like a pound of Italian sausage, 1 cup of sugar-free marinara sauce, which I could not find that, so we'll just use what I found. Half a cup of green bell pepper, 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese, 1/2 cup of mushrooms, 1/4 cup of pepperoni slices, a teaspoon of dried oregano, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and fresh basil for garnish, which I didn't pick any of that up. And I think it's going to be one of those recipes that if some of these ingredients you don't like, you can substitute. If you don't like Italian sausage but you prefer to have hamburger meat, you can use that. It's a low carb recipe. It didn't give me like how many carbs are in it. It just gave me like net carbs. And so it's going to be divided up into like 4 different, it will make like 4 different servings. And so per serving, it said it's 6 grams of net carbs. And I don't think there's any sugar in it, which mine will have a little bit of sugar because I couldn't find any sugar-free marinara sauce. But the protein is pretty good. It's 30 grams of protein. And I will have this recipe, all of the details in the description. So let's throw this together really quick and give it a try. It sounds like it would be very good. So what I picked up was some mild premium Italian sausage. And if you like things a little bit spicy, you can get the spicier kind, which I didn't do that. So we'll go ahead and preheat our pan here. And I've already cut up the bell pepper and I got the mushrooms. You're supposed to put the Italian sausage and all of this in there together and cook it all at one time. I'm going to go ahead and break this up a little bit and then throw the veggies in here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the veggies in here. While that's cooking, I'm getting the pepperoni ready. It said to use a 1/2 cup of pepperoni, and I'm going to be using these cute little ramekin bowls and put the pizza in a bowl in here, and then we'll put it in the oven and let it like cook the pepperoni and the cheese that we're going to put on top. And because these bowls, it's a 10-ounce bowl, and I thought it would be better instead of using like a big pepperoni to like cut it up in 4s. It didn't say to do that in the recipe, but I thought it would probably work out better to do it that way. So I'm just taking the pepperoni here and just cutting it in 4s. And I think you can buy like little pepperonis, which that might be a lot easier if you can find the little pepperonis instead of cutting it up. But it doesn't take but a second to do this. And I really do feel like this recipe will be very versatile. And it said 1.5 cup of mozzarella. And so I happen to have this Italian style, finely shredded. It's got mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, romano, fontina, and Asiago cheese. So I'm just going to use this since I have it on hand. I think it will work just as fine. It's Italian style. So we're using marinara sauce. So it said 1.5 cups. So I'm going to go ahead and get that measured out. And being finely shredded too, it'll probably be easier to melt. Then it calls for 1 cup of sugar-free marinara, and I couldn't find that, so I just got Rayo's homemade light pizza sauce, so I'm going to use it. And it's only got, in 1/4 cup, it's got 3 grams of carbs in it and 2 sugars, and so not as friendly, not as keto friendly. So if you can find sugar-free, that would be a lot better. So now we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And 1 teaspoon of oregano. Then we're going to add the marinara, and that's 1 cup of marinara. Oh, it smells good. Get that all mixed up together. And then we just let it simmer for like 2 minutes. Let all of those flavors get in that meat, and then we'll start piling it in our bowl. It smells delicious. Alright, it's been simmering for at least 2 minutes, and now I'm just going to start piling it in the bowl. And I'm not filling it up to the top because we're going to be adding the pepperoni and the cheese. So you want to make sure, doesn't that look good? You want to make sure you have enough room for that. So I think what I'm going to do is do like a little pepperoni. And these ramekins, I got 10 ounces because I got it on Amazon. I didn't really know how big a size I needed to get. So they sold them in 8 ounces, so that might be a better size. Then I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese. The directions didn't say to do it this way, but I think it will be good to kind of get all that blended in together. Now I'm going to add some more pepperoni, kind of layer it a little bit. So the bowl is filling up with us putting in the pepperoni and the cheese. And then plus you'll give it room to like melt, that way it won't overflow. Alright, now let's add a little bit more cheese on top. It said to cook it on broil. I don't have a broil on my oven, and so I just got it on 425, and I think that'll be plenty hot enough for it to all melt and cook together. So if you have a broil on your oven, it says do that for 3 to 5 minutes. It's ready to take out of the oven. Oh, it looks good. It looks and smells delicious, so we're going to let it cool for a little bit and then we will try it and see how delicious it is. If it tastes as good as it smells, it's going to be delicious. Now it's time for a taste test. This is delicious. If you or your family enjoys like pizza, Italian type foods, you will absolutely love this. And you saw how quick and easy it was to put it together. So if you try this recipe, let me know and put it in the comments and share it with everyone how much you like this recipe. I'm definitely going to be making this again. It is so good. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing to do that. And it really helps the channel to grow. And I hope that you go out and you make it a great day. God bless. You be safe. And we'll see you on the next one. Buddy's over here supervising. You supervising, buddy? Say, where's mine? Where's my food? Bye-bye. We'll see you on the next one.